There are three acronyms flying around right now: AEO, GEO, and AISEO. And they are mostly the same thing wearing different hats. I am going to explain what is actually happening in about 3 minutes and then tell you the two things that genuinely move the needle. Start with the problem. For 25 years, search worked one way. You typed something, you got 10 blue links, you clicked one, you landed on a website. Everything we called SEO was built to win a click. That is not how a growing share of searches work anymore. Now you ask a question and something answers it. Google gives you an AI overview at the top. ChatGPT just tells you. Perplexity writes you a paragraph with footnotes. There is no click because there is no need to click. Answer engine optimization is the practice of being the source those answers are built from. That is it. That is the whole concept. Not ranking, being cited. Now, why is this genuinely different and not just SEO with a new label? Because the unit changed. Google ranked pages. Answer engines assemble sentences. When ChatGPT recommends 3 plumbers in your town, it is not showing you the top 3 ranked pages. It has read a lot of material, formed something like an opinion about who is credible, and it is repeating that opinion. You are not competing for a position. You are competing to be part of what the model believes. And that changes the work in a way I think most people have not caught up to. Here is the Bonsai way of thinking about it. Ranking was about relevance. Citation is about consensus. A model does not cite you because your page is well optimized. It cites you because your name keeps showing up consistently across many independent places, saying the same thing. Your site, your Google profile, directories, reviews, other people's articles, forums, video transcripts. When all of those agree about who you are and what you do, you become a safe thing to repeat. When they contradict each other, you become a risk, and the model quietly picks somebody else. That is why the number one AEO problem I find in audits is not content, it is inconsistency. A business with 3 versions of its own address, 2 phone numbers, a category that does not match what it actually sells, and a website that describes it differently than its own Google profile does. That business is not going to get cited, and no amount of blog posting will fix it. So here are the 2 things that actually move the needle. 1, make your facts agree everywhere. Name, address, phone, categories, services, hours, identical across your website, your Google business profile, and every directory you appear in. This is boring, and it is the highest leverage hour you will spend. 2, answer real questions in plain language, in public, where you can be quoted. A page that says, "We are a leading provider of premium solutions," is unquotable. A page that says a standard water heater install in Sonoma County runs $1,800 to $2,600 and takes about 4 hours is extremely quotable. Models repeat specifics. They cannot repeat vagueness. Do those 2 and you are ahead of most of your market because most of your market is still arguing about which acronym is correct. One honest caveat. Nobody can guarantee you a citation. Any agency promising you a guaranteed spot in ChatGPT is selling you something they do not control. What you can do is make yourself the most consistent, most quotable, most obviously credible option in your category, and then be there when the model looks. That is the whole game, and it is winnable. If you want the plain English version of what is happening in AI and search, subscribe to Bonsai Marketing. We do one of these every week.